Greetings, greetings, greetings. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see. Let me see. Give me 1 second, fam. All right. 1 second. While we're doing that, we're going to greet y'all peeps, Professor Griff, and of course, this is on the Masters special edition, Friday special edition. Definitely won't plan on coming on Friday. But, yeah, we're making it happen anyway. Alright. Well, this is a special Friday edition. And we'll see what we can do with it. Turn this music down. Alright. 1 second, fam. All right, greetings, families. Professor Griff, and this is a special Friday edition of On the Masses. It's simply because I had two shows lined up, and I chose to go the other route, and I didn't want to leave this one out. So I'm not sure how many people are going to be on. I don't normally like to come on Fridays because normally I'm not around. Oh, okay. The Sugan Warrior, us. How you feel, man? What's good? I got some martial arts fans in the building. Not fans, fam. I'm sorry, good bro. All right. So anyway, peace to everyone, and thank you all for joining me here on this Friday. I guess this would be a happy hour. At the end of the happy hour, I guess, I don't know. I don't know how many people are going to tune into this. I don't even know how many people are going to see this. But I thought this was a very timely subject for our friends, our relatives, and people that are out there that were affected by the storm. I believe it was $200 billion worth of damage. I'm talking about Hurricane Helene, and then the last one that we just went through. And it's interesting how they come up with these names. We'll talk about that in a second. But 240 people, last time I counted, were unalive, as they said. You know, we can't say the other word, so they're no longer with us. All right, Ramu, peace, man. Wa alaikum salam to the God. All right, so yeah, so $250 billion worth of damage. That goes to show you the power, or what real power is. All right, okay. So the name of this particular talk I want to kind of have with you, in conversation I want to have, it's not necessarily a show. It's not. I don't like to put it in that kind of, that kind of package. I would really like to call it a fireside chat, because there's some information that you definitely need to know. And of course, as you already know, I have to come with, I wouldn't even call them receipts, but I guess they are. I guess that's the terminology that we're using. Receipts. All right, cool. So the necessary receipts that we have to come with, I'd rather you take the receipts and not use them to determine whether or not you purchase something. I would rather you kind of use the information I give you to educate yourself and those people around you, so we can better equip one another with the information and the knowledge we need to survive and navigate racism, white supremacy. You're saying, well, what does the weather have to do with racism, white supremacy? That is the question. And I think when we talk about the idea of storms happening in biblical proportion, all right, I think it's something that we need to look into. So the first thing I'm going to need everyone to do is dive into the links that I'm about to give you right now. First, let's look up this book. The name of the show is Angels don't play this HAARP. Someone contacted me about an hour ago, like, what do you mean by it? I said, well, tune in and let's have the conversation. This is the book, Angels Don't Play This HAARP. Now, I purchased this book some time ago. And as a matter of fact, this is my second copy because my first copy, 30 Works. What's good with you, bro? All right. I'm not shocked to see you on here, but I kind of figured, you know, you'd be coming out of some spot for happy hour. But now that you're here, thanks for being here. All right. Angels Don't Play This HAARP. Advanced Tesla Technology. Gene Manning and Dick Beckich. All right, there's another book I have by Dick Beckich. I'm not sure the name of it, but look this up right now as we speak. Angels Don't Play This HAARP. All right. Gene Manning and Dick Beckich. All right. Let's look up Angels Don't Play This HAARP. All right. Someone said, do you have a PhD? No. Nope. We're the old bachelor's degree. That's it. I don't rely on their education, nor, I guess to a degree, I'm not validated by their education because their education has proved to be faulty. And those individuals that we've seen with degrees, if you're too afraid to tell the truth, then what are you doing with a degree? All right. I'm pretty sure some of the people that I do study do have degrees. They may have the PhDs and the doctorates and the masters and these kind of degrees. But when you start talking about unraveling whether or not they are using HAARP as a weapon, and they actually weaponize HAARP to manipulate and control the weather, then regardless of whether you have a degree or not, the truth still stands. Would you or would you not agree? All right. So dive into Angels Don't Play This HAARP. The United States government has a new ground-based Star Wars weapon. All right, let's take our time. The United States government has a new ground-based Star Wars weapon which is being tested in the remote bush country of Alaska. The new system manipulates the environment in a way which can, 1, disrupt human mental processes. Take your time, fam. Take your time. And as we go over this, the person that asked me a question, if I went through the normal processes of obtaining a PhD, and I put together in my dissertation this kind of information. A, would they sign off on my degree? B, would they give me tenure at whatever university? C, would they validate my credentials? 4, what can I take that rolled up piece of paper and do it in this world that base their information on lies and won't even allow this information to get out? 6, would they discredit me and write me off as some crazy lunatic, some conspiracy theorists? All right? Okay. Number 1, disrupt human mental processes. And we're wondering why we're having mental illness as much as we're having it nowadays. Oh, the music is too loud. Okay, I'm sorry about that. How's that? All right, is that cool? Someone said my music was too loud. You're welcome, Santos. Really appreciate you. All right. The United States government has a new ground-based Star Wars weapon, which is being tested in the remote bush of Alaska. The new system manipulates the environment in a way in which it can disrupt human mental processes. 2, jam all global communication systems. 3, change weather patterns over large areas. Did I say change weather patterns? Let's do the remix. Hold on. Change weather patterns over large areas. 5, negatively affect your health. 6, unnaturally impact the Earth's upper atmosphere, the ionosphere. All right, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about angels. Don't play this HAARP. And the HAARP that they're talking about is HAARP. Can somebody tell me what that acronym means? What is HAARP? And can someone tell me how many HAARP installations they have around the globe? Come on, fam. You knew this question was coming. Greetings. All right. From Hawaii. Shout out to my brothers and sisters in Hawaii. What happened in Hawaii? And was it HAARP that caused that devastation in Hawaii? How many installations they have? How many HAARP installations? Where are they? And what does HAARP mean? What does HAARP mean? What is the acronym HAARP? All right. It goes on to say the U.S. military calls the zapper HAARP. All right. Someone talk to me. Energy weapon attacks. Okay. This person is texting me from Hawaii. Thank you. I want people to know what HAARP means, though. Somebody give me the Call Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum. All right, since we slow the move, let me give it to you. HAARP, HAARP, High Frequency Active Auroral Research Project. But this skybuster is not about northern lights. This device will turn on lights never intended to be artificially manipulated. HAARP, High Frequency Active Auroral Research Project. Thank you. Shezmu Pata Amun. Thank you. The first target is the electrojet, a river of electricity that flows thousands of miles through the sky and down into a polar ice cap. The electrojet will become a vibrating artificial antenna for sending electromagnetic radiation raining down on Earth. The United States military can then X-ray the Earth and talk to submariners, all right, or submarines. But there's much more they can do with HAARP. The book reveals surprises from secret meetings that they've held based on the High Frequency Active Auroral Research Project, HAARP. All right. Santos 115 says Bill Gates has a weather modifier patent. What is the number of that patent? We want to be able to arm the masses tonight on a Friday night on the special edition on Arm the Masses. So let me pause here by saying shout out to Kalanji, shout out to the staff at Black Power Media Reloaded. All right. Shout out to everyone over there at Serious Minds. All right. Shout out to Little Goddess. Shout out to Johnny Taylor and shout out to Quan for arming Professor Griff with the information. All right. All right. Okay. Angels, don't play this hard. We're going to double back and circle back around to this, but make sure you get the book. All right, because we do have to have receipts when we're having this conversation at the water cooler. All right. Okay. Let me see. Let me see, fam, if I can pull up some of this information. Hold on. Well, let's do this first. Let me separate this. And then let's go down. Share screen. Angels don't play this HAARP. Go. Show it on the screen. All right. Let me pull it up here. And let me say this. Hopefully everyone can hear me. Angels don't play this HAARP. Advances in Tesla technology. All right. United States government has a new base Star Wars weapon, which we already read. Now, this is the back of the book. Now, once you get to the back of the book, then you can further kind of dive in, piecing the back of the book apart. But when you Google, I need you to kind of learn this technique. I need you to kind of take the individual things in the back of the book, all right? The phrases like the new system manipulates the environment, which can disrupt human mental processes. Then I need you to go and take in disrupt human processes, mental processes, and put it in, ask the question. Ask it in AI, ask it in Google, ask it in whatever search engine you want to ask it in. But we need to start accessing the information and figure out how. Meaning we need to take a deeper dive. All right. And in taking a deeper dive, hold on. I came up with this. And I guess in taking a deeper dive, let's see if we can share that. And let's see if we can come up with this particular document and we can show everyone. I'm gonna see if I can go into my email and show you this document on another level. All right, so what I want to be able to do now is just make it a little bit bigger so you can see it. Let me go back here and see what you're looking at. Okay. Now, any of the information, fam, that I show you, which is a ton of information, which I probably won't be able to get to it all. All right, hold on for a second. Let me just send this, what I'm looking at right now on my phone. Let me just airdrop this. Hold on. I'm going to airdrop it. All right, anyway. Continue to site, blah, 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 blah. All right, I have what I just sent to my, my phone, but let me go over this document first. All right, fam, so here we are. Let me go back to StreamYard here. Let me minus that. All right, here we go. If you have any questions on any of this material, as I said the other day, if you would like the information, email me. I will send you the information, but please make some kind of donation because the research do take time in order for me to kind of put together and send out. Make some kind of donation and I will send you the information. My email address is seriousminds.info@gmail.com. seriousminds@info@gmail.com. All right. Hold on. Not yet. Hold on, fam. Find the weather modification. So when I make the statement that they are manipulating the weather or using HAARP to manipulate the weather, all right? Many people have said this. When you watch the news, you can read between the lines. But these are some of the actual documents, all right? So the disclaimer, opinions, conclusions, and recommendations expressed or implied within are solely those of the author, not necessarily Professor Griff, Black Power Media, Reloaded, or Serious Minds. All right. So the United States Air Force is basically on the shoulders of the United States Air Force Department of Defense. That's the DoD. All right. And other U.S. government agencies cleared for public release distribution. So obviously this document was cleared. And these are some of the things that they kind of go over after they get past the abstract, the author, the acknowledgments in the introduction, and overview on weather modification. They say they can manipulate the weather. I didn't say it. Well, I guess I'm just repeating it. But in doing the research, they said that they can modify the weather. And then barriers to weather modification, military applications of weather modification. They're basically, in essence, saying that they can make it rain, hail, snow, earthquakes, and they can kind of affect large areas by using HAARP. By using the High Frequency Active Auroral Research Project. All right, what are they saying in the document? Of course, I could have chopped the document up and just showed you the pieces, but I want to show you the entire document simply because you need this kind of stuff in your arsenal when you start studying weather modification. If you're having a normal conversation at work, then you want to be able to say, no, check this out. So why study weather modification? And why use weather modification as a weapon? All right. It says the history of weather modification by the military is checkered, to say the least. Initial interest by the United States Department of Defense, the DoD, goes back to the late 1940s. All right, when the U.S. Army Signal Corps contracted to provide support for Project Cyrus. Now, stop. All right, let's settle in. Press the pause button real quick and look up Project Cyrus. You see, this is what happens when you have to go deeper and start connecting the dots. All right, and I hate to do that to y'all on a Friday. I know y'all trying to relax. I know some of y'all just got off work, but this is necessary to understand when you're watching the news and you're seeing these Cat 5s, Category 5 storms that are coming through. All right, and they're doing the devastation that they're doing to the tune of $250 billion and hundreds of people losing their lives. All right, the project was the first scientific effort to seed cloud seeding in order to make it rain. I'm not talking about making it rain on Thirsty Thursdays at the club. I'm talking about making it rain. Michael Holden, talking about you exactly. The only time is now. It's the only time that we have. We're here to talk about it now. Shortly after the project began, the Office of Naval Research and the Air Force joined the research team and provided additional support to the project. During the 1950s and early 60s, military interest in weather modification was limited. With the onset of the Vietnam War, operational interest in modifying the weather to support combat operations increased, ultimately leading to the multi-service effort called Project Popeye. Now, these are two projects already that I've given y'all. Project Popeye and Project Cyrus. Cyrus is C-I-R-R-U-S. Project Popeye is just what it says, Popeye. All right, P-O-P-I-E-Y-E. All right, its goal was to flood supply routes used by the North Vietnamese and South Vietnam by seeding the clouds in those particular areas. When this effort was exposed, however, the military endured tremendous pressure and criticism, especially from Congress. Within 5 years of the negative publicity, the U.S. military modification research had ceased. Okay, hold on. Leading to the and doing the tremendous pressure, the negative publicity, it had ceased. All right, this goes on to say, hold on, let me find my place. The goal was to flood supplies, got that. Within 5 years, got that. And operational use of BWM gradually declined. Okay. For instance, 3 Air Force bases had installed a cold fog clearing equipment by the early 1970s. All right. Currently, the only cold fog clearing system that exists in the United States Air Force is located at Fairchild Air Force Base in Washington, and it is used very sparingly. Last but not least, the Department of Defense funding for weather modification research peaked at 2.8 million in 1977. That was 1977. Funding for funding was estimated in 1979. Since then, there has been no active research efforts into weather modification by the department, the DoD. The Air Force spends no money on research. Let me pause. You ran out of Vietnam with your tail between your legs in utter defeat. That the little tiny Viet Cong defeated you. You sent 25,000 advisors over there, and you claimed it wasn't a war. You had rock and pop and R&B and alternative artists making songs about in the war. You had civil rights and radical rights and leftist left and all kind of people protesting the war. You tried the most sophisticated weapons, including weather modification, that you were practicing on the Viet Cong, the Vietnamese people. It didn't work. You left there with your tail between your legs in utter defeat. And then here you want us to believe now you don't use these weapons of war anymore. Stop that. When we seen it at work with Hurricane Katrina. So the glossary of weather modification terms. I want to go over it, but there's just too much to go over. And some of this information you might hear in the news and you might say, well, I got that from Professor Griff. No, go back to Nick Begich and Gene Manning. Angels don't play this harp. Look it up right now. All right. The science of weather modification, the overview on weather modification. All right. Weather modification methods. Modification of the weather can occur in a number of ways. Altering the available solar energy by introducing materials to absorb or reflect sunshine. Didn't Bill Gates want to block out the sun? So don't tell me they don't use these methods anymore. They do. This is adding heat to the atmosphere by artificial means from the surface. 3, altering air motion by artificial means. 4, influencing the humidity by increasing or retarding the evaporation, and so on. Then changing the process by which clouds form and causing precipitation by using chemicals or inserting additional water into the clouds, cloud seeding. All right? This is just one document. I have 5 of these documents that we can take our time and kind of go over, fam. All right? But no one understands this is what's going on. So when you watch the news and you're looking at these particular things, you say, now, wait a minute. This doesn't seem like it's natural. Do you understand what I'm saying? Storms back to back, and all of them are category 5 storms hitting the same areas. And those particular areas, they devastate. Then the government comes in and activates this eminent domain and take that particular part of the land. Same thing they're doing in North Carolina, I believe in Asheville and other places. So what I want to do early on, well, it's time now to do it. I'm going to add y'all into discussion as I continue to go over these particular documents. All right. So I'm going to minus this, make this screen smaller so I can kind of get a grasp on people that are making the comments and asking the question. All right. Let me share the screen here. Let me see. Let's talk about this. All right. So what are we looking at here? The whole idea of climate terrorism, weather warfare. Climate terrorism, weather warfare. All right. The HAARP system is being used to cause hurricanes, earthquakes, and drought conditions. The reason is to thin out the population and create conditions, global warming, for martial law in the United States. Organite disables HAARP. Wow. C rainmaking. Wow. Organite disables HAARP. In my mind, I'm thinking, where have I saw this at before? Okay. Asian tsunamis, it talked about it at the top of the list. And I'm sure some of y'all, if y'all can see the chart, if y'all can kind of blow it up. Hold on. I can't make it any bigger. Chemtrails, Kobe earthquake, weather balls, New Orleans, Hurricane Katrina, desert making and busting, Hurricane Sandy. All right, Frankenskies, the history and future of weaponized weather and climate. All right. And it's an interesting kind of meme that they have right here, cartoon. Global cooling, global warming, climate change, climate disruption. This is the certain terminology that they craft and they feed to the media outlets who have to win your popularity thinking over. They have to control the narrative, so they have to control your thinking. So they give you the terminology to use over the coffee machine or the water cooler at work, and the language that you should use in order to communicate with your friends. I'm just saying to you, study on your own, arm the masses and arm yourself. All right? It says, want to know about HAARP, VLF, VHF, radar, and weather modification? HAARPstatus.com. HAARPstatus.com. All right? NASA satellite pictures prove our weather is being manipulated. NASA satellite pictures prove our weather is being manipulated. All right. Then it talks about tsunami bomb tested off New Zealand's coast. It talks about greening the North American desert. And the document is just, it's full. This document, and as you can see, it's just loaded. All right, y'all don't see that on IG, but trust me, look up. Let me give it to you. And if you do want this information, just contact me. All right, my phone number is 678-557-2919. Climate terrorism, weather warfare. Climate terrorism, weather warfare. All right. All right, let me go to some of the comments because I want y'all to be part of the conversation. Helene used up all of the energy in the Gulf before Milton. There was no reason other than weather modification to explain this. They are the cause and the cure, Griff. I disagree with you. Totally disagree with you. They are the cause, but we are the cure. The creator is the cure. You grounding yourself and putting your energy together so you can neutralize their diabolical madness. All right, to tap into that God frequency. That's the cure. They are not the cure. They don't do all of this to cure. They do all this to kill. Jerry Martin said Biden had the nerve to get on TV and say the government doesn't manipulate the weather. Just read part and partial of 2 different documents that's loaded. The last one had over 20, 30 links. So for someone to get on TV, the bobbleheads to get on TV and read from a script about how they don't control the weather, come on, fam. Come on, let's not do that. Let's not buy into that. Come on, fam. No, we know better. There's too much information at our fingertips. We know better. Moses Blackfin. During Hurricane Milton, eyewitnesses saw strange lights during the storm that couldn't be transformers being destroyed. You know, it don't make me feel good to have to come on and do a show like this to kind of let people know, like, look, check this out. This is what's going on. These are not normal storms that are coming through and devastating and taking people's lives and destroying people's property. All right, you might want to just take a second look at it. Some of y'all will sit on your hands and be like, "Whoa, ain't nothing I can do about it." Well, yes, there is. At least you can know what's going on and save your grandma who may live in these areas. You may go back and see what Professor Griff said about putting together your black pack so you can have preparedness, so you can be prepared, so you know what you need in case a storm do come through. So you know what to stock up in your home, in your pantry. So come on, fam. I'm just saying to you, I'd rather know than not know. How about you? I'd rather know than not know. I'm just reading some of the comments and responding. Someone says, "I'm glad it's bringing us back to God." Well, the Creator works in strange ways. You, God, thank you. Family, we have to be able to take a different kind of approach, because the definition of insanity is what? The definition of insanity is what? You doing the same thing over and over and over, and then you expecting a different result. Come on, fam. You know that's not going to work. Family, you know that's not going to work. You have to be able to take a different approach, all right, to some of these things that are going on. And they are going on, trust me. They're going on right in front of our faces. They're going on. All right, so let's everyone take a deep breath. All right, everyone take a deep breath. Let's look up, let's do the research. Look up some of the look up some of the information. Hold on. Go back to this. I'm sorry about that, fam. Does anyone want any of these documents? Hit me up at Serious Minds. Let me put my email address: SIRUSMINDZ@gmail.com. Hit me up. I can send the information to you. Please donate to Black Power Media Reloaded and or Serious Minds info, so we can continue to bring you the information. All right, let me see what else you're saying. In the meantime, let me show y'all this Liar. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Let me see. Hold up. I'm trying to find the information to get y'all. Hold on 1 second, fam. Baba. Won't let me find it. Anyway, hold on 1 second. I think that was my mistake. Hold on, fam. Let's try it this way. Hold on. Cancel that. Give me 1 second, fam. I know I keep saying that 1 second ago. Let's try this. Go back here. Trying to get y'all this information for real. All right. All right. What else are you guys saying? Check out the hold on. Check out the Dane Wigginton's work. His background is in environmental science as well as his documentation leaves no doubt that there is more than we know. Dane Higgins. Go to youtube.com /@ Dane Wigginton. All right, family, we have to get past ourselves and start giving the information out as necessary, like this. We can't be that self-righteous where we can't pass on information that would lead you to deeper research on another site. Look that brother up, man. If it's some deeper research and he's on it, then he's on it. I'm giving you kind of like an overview. But this is not my expertise. Weather modification and that kind of thing, no. Now, if you want to talk hip hop and some other stuff, then we can talk. But check this man out. All right, at Dane Wigginton. All right. All right. Please check him out. And of course, and Elena Freeland's books. All right. This is that show where we arming the masses, fam. We're not on that other stuff. I'm not egotistical. This is not about me. This is about us. You understand what I'm saying? All right. We have to deal with it as something. We have to operate and move different. This is that operating and moving different. All right. So let me pause for the cause. King Simon Productions celebrates 29 years. All right. Established in 1995. Sunday, October 13, 2024. All right. Ancestral tribute to Baba Dick Gregory. Right out here at Stonecrest, fam. In Atlanta. Come on to Atlanta. Sunday. I believe it starts. Hold on. Hold on for a second. King Simon, you got to start making poster-sized joints, man. That right there is small as hell. Can't nobody read that. Anyway, Baba Ashwa Kwesi and Mary Rock Crazy will be in the building, fam. All right, this Sunday. See the QR code on your screen? I'm going to leave it up long enough for you. Hold on. For you to scan the QR code. Go on and scan the QR code. All right. While I find the daggone flyer. Can't I find that small flyer? I better look in my sock or something, bro. The flyer is small as hell. Thank you, King Simon. I can't even find the flyer. And I have it on the screen. Baba Ashwa Kwesi and Mary Rock Kwesi will be in the building. All right. 11 a.m. to, I believe, 8 p.m. So it's all day Sunday. Get here to the ATL. All right, if you want more information, hit up King Simon with King Simon information. Okay. Ancient African Ancestral Salute by Baba Ashwa Kwesi and Mary Kwesi. For tickets and information, text 347-496-1022. Text this number, fam, right now. 347-496-1022. I'm going to give it to you one more time. 347-496-1022. Tell them you heard it right here on Professor Griff Show. Dr. B Series will be in the building. Brother Rich will be in the building. Yours truly, Professor Griff, will be in the building. Food provided by Mama's Cosmic Kitchen. And of course, offering a libation is our good sister Tassili Ma'at. KT, the Arch Degree, I believe, might be in the building. I think he will. All right. And Red and Blue Pill will be in the building. So I'm going to break bread with all of them brothers and sisters. They're going to be in the building. I'll be in the building with them on Sunday. All right. Make sure y'all get out. All right. Hit up King Simon at the number I told you to text. Matter of fact, where's my phone? Text him right now. Hold on. Put that texting on a texting thing to the test. 347 496. Why would you make the number so small, bro? King Sound 1022. Peace. People should be hitting you up. Hold on, fam. Up. All right, King Simon got the message, fam. All right, let's bring this conversation home. All right. Tonight's show, Angels Don't Play This HAARP, and we talked about the idea of Angels Don't Play This HAARP. Advances in Tesla technology. This book is by Dr. Begich and Gene Manning. All right, make sure you get the information, and make sure you get the other information that the brothers and sisters put in the chat. All right, I'm gonna put a few more of your comments on the screen. Woo. Big Nig, Texas Project Soul Catcher, Secrets of Cyber and Cybernetic Warfare revealed by Robert Duncan. Woo. I gotta check that out myself. All right. Robert Duncan also talks about the Montauk Project. Family, let me tell y'all something. We have to be able to arm the masses. This is where we need to be in order to get the information. I'm not saying this is the only place we need to be, all right? But we need to give the information out there. Stop hoarding it. Stop keeping it for yourself. All right? There's no big I and little you. We have to arm the masses, all right? I want to be able to give 2 free classes coming up, all right? And all I need y'all to do, listen, all I need y'all to do is send me an email and let me know you're interested in me giving the free classes. I want to give a free preparedness class. All right. And I want to give a free firearms class. Take my email address down and hit me up and let me know if you want to participate. If I get enough interest, I'll do the class. If not, what's the sense of me doing it? All right. Okay. My email address is seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. Go to my website, www.professorgriff.me. What's wrong with getting online for the free firearms class or prepare this class, and then coming back a week later and getting online for a free firearms class, so you'll know. What could you lose? Hell, it's free. Send me an email, fam. Just send me the email. All right. Any questions? If you do nothing else, use this information so that you'll know when it's going down the next time, you know the proper steps to take to secure yourself and your family. I have about 5 more minutes, fam. As I always say, please support the channel. Please support the cause. You can support by go to my site and purchase this book. Whoever purchased it so far, those are going out tomorrow. All right. Now you know. 5 elements of hip hop. Yours truly, Professor Griff. 5 elements of hip hop. You got to educate your babies. All right. Got to educate them. I'm trying to give you the tools to educate your babies. I'm talking about Twan, Man, Peanut, Data, and the rest of them. You know what I'm talking about. You are the song you sing. All right? Go over your ABCs with your little ones. All right? Teach them the significance of the colors. All right? And of the artists. All right? Recite positive lyrics and positive affirmations. All right, my albums I released last year, December 1st. The next one is coming in December. All right, the Asafo Soul, Warrior Affirmations. So when you're working out and you need affirmations, all right, Warrior Affirmation album. Go to www.professorgriff.me. Support the cause, fam. Anything else, fam? Thank you, Stacy Shepard. It's time for Black love. All right. This is an aspect of me demonstrating and showing that I not only love myself, but I love my people. Whatever sacrifice I make is my sacrifice. All right. I'm just asking y'all to meet me here so we can arm the masses. All right. Thank you, Stacy Shepard. Black Cat, Brunette, thank you. CG, what's up, man? All the way from London. CG in the building. Azim, Immortal Peace, what's good with you? Shout out to the UK fam. All right. All right, fam, if there's nothing else, I do have the information on my desktop computer that I can send the information out to everyone. If you want it, hit me up at seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. Make some kind of donation, I don't care what it is, and I'll send the information out to you. All right, make sure y'all send me an email, and if you don't have access to a computer right now, send it from your phone. All right, but make sure I get the email. So when I go to look at my emails later, I'll say these individuals want the information. I'll send you information back, make some kind of donation, and I'll get the information out to you. All right, fam. Remember, angels don't play this harp. It's Professor Griff. I love y'all to life, and y'all know that. I'm demonstrating that. All right, by my conscious and intentional movements. All right, thinking. Action, all right, and inviting y'all to the table to arm the masses. Peace. Peace, fam. everybody on IG. All right. You might want to make your way over here so you can see the information that I'm putting on the screen for everyone. Make benefits for the you're in the place that you can only go on IG. It's a beautiful thing. I'll make sure wherever y'all at. All right, make sure you make it to Atlanta next weekend. Myself and Dr. Wesley Muhammad will be in the building. All right, we're gonna break down the hip hop thing. Yeah, we have to continue the weaponization of hip hop. Now this is part 5. All right, part 5 is the YG Cafe, Saturday, October 19th, from 2 to 7. Myself and Dr. Wesley Muhammad. Check it out. Alright? YG Urban Cafe and Arm the Masses presents to you the weaponization of hip hop. Alright? Dr. Wesley Muhammad and Professor Griff, Saturday, October 19th, 647 Street Southwest, Atlanta, Georgia. Alright? 2 to 7. Come on through, man. Peace, Queen. Queen Soleil in the building. Give them the correct spelling of the email. Sirius Mind, SIRIUSMINDE info @gmail.com. My wife said give them the correct spelling. Hold on. Am I talking too fast? SIRIUSMINDE info hold on. Gmail.com. That's it. SeriousMindInfo @gmail.com. All right, got it. I'm corrected. Got it. Great thing. Peace. Carlos Muhammad. Peace. What's good with you, bro? All right. Y'all got the information. Love y'all to life, man. Gotta get out of here. All right. Oh, he said newbies, they think it's serious. I got you. Boy, it's SIRIUS, not the other serious. All right, but that's serious. Anyway. All right, fam, this is Professor Griff. This is a special Friday edition. All right. I hope y'all pulled something from this. Thank you very much for joining me here on this Friday. 8 o'clock, y'all know I gotta get out of here. See, Marlow Heights, Maryland is checking in. All right, he's checking in from Maryland. Will be myself and Soleil, and Soul will be in Capitol Heights, Maryland. All right, it's November 16th. Make sure you come through and check it out. The name of the lecture is musicology. All right, fam, love y'all to life. Peace.